three-point line. You can count it.
Sees that Jaquez goes under that ball screen. From last year to this year is her ability to stay patient and pass out of doubles and triples.
The hezzy and pull, that's her game. The boys, 2 threes. You called it, King. Defense. Remember, she forced the turnover. Now they go to period fend. One-on-one, like clockwork. For sure, pivot may be coming. Watkins. That's the three.
My name is Simeon Waller, and I'm a film director and a practice player for the basketball team.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm a practice player for the women's basketball team.
My name is Jake Coblentz-Brown, and I am a USC women's basketball practice player.
Some people call us practice players. Some other people also call us like scout players. We just help the team work through plays, and during the season we actually mimic the other teams.
Our main role is providing that competition for them in scrimmages. So when they go over their offensive plays, we're providing a competitive defense.
Being a practice player is tough. I mean, I come home, with scratches and bruises. I definitely say the females are way more physical than the guys. And one thing people don't know is, hey, they're much more stronger and more skilled than people think. I mean, I know a lot of people, doubt women's basketball in terms of like their skill set. They're like, oh yeah, I could beat them. Trust me, they're D1, athletes for a reason.
Depending on what coach is talking to you, some of them like us to be a little more gentle and just go through the motions, but occasionally they'll tell us go at them. We want them to feel the pressure and feel the experience of a live game.
They play really hard. Their plays are designed to really give us a hard time defensively.
What makes this group of practice players different from the last is this year was the first time there was ever a tryout for the women's basketball team. It was much different last year, considering they only just it was word to mouth. The coach would go out, try to find people, have them come. But this year it was an actual very intense, rigorous tryout.
Before practice, we would show up. We would just be standing on sideline waiting for them to call us up. Compared to this year, the players and the organization was a lot less geared towards us practice players.
It's hard sometimes because throughout my basketball career, I've definitely been the center of attention and the star of the show, and now it's not like that. But I feel I'm playing for something much bigger than myself in the school. So that's what makes me come back every day, is just that school spirit aspect of it.
I mean, as a practice player, you kind of are like a student athlete, but you don't reap the rewards of what a typical student athlete would have. I mean, we're not making NIL, we're not, getting crazy backpacks and, shoes and stuff. We're there, simply because of the love of basketball, right? Hopefully, rumor has it that we may be able to travel with the team. Fingers crossed. I would love to travel with them to the March Madness tournaments, be able to cheer them on.
Yeah, traveling with the team, that would be an experience of a lifetime. I think they just approved it this year. If I could travel with the team and help the team in any way, whether that's shoot-arounds before the games or competition, that would be really nice.
This year is definitely different in terms of just setting the stage of what practice players is going to be for the future. What makes us keep coming back is just being able to not only just play basketball and just the love of that, but also just having fun with those around you. I mean, there's great camaraderie between me and the other practice players that forms a brotherhood, and then also just getting to know the other coaches and the other women's basketball players.
We see the things that we practice, what the coaches preach in practice, come out during the game. And just Trojan spirit overall. It's we want to cheer for them. We want to see them do well and win. And when that does happen, it's seeing a family member win. It's just all good feelings.
Not only is it helping other people get better, but it also just shows character within myself. I have a lot of trauma with basketball, considering growing up, I wasn't always the best player on the court. I'm not the biggest, fastest, the strongest. And so with that, joining the practice team, it showed that, hey, it was a moment of grace. Hey, you are good. And for me, it's like a test of, can I go the distance?
It's about intrinsic motivation at the end of the day. It has to come from within, because if this were a job, it'd get repetitive. But because it's me who wants to go back, I feel that I'm excited to go to practice every day.
What people don't realize is there's a lot of parallels between, you know, basketball and film. I remember my screenwriting professor told me last semester, your chances of being a successful film director is just as low as you trying to make it to the NBA. And like, considering like I've spent majority of my life trying to make it to the NBA, it's kind of like I didn't, you know, pivot lanes too far, right? I mean, the challenge, you know, remained the same. And although the chances are low, I think I was able to apply what I learned, you know, throughout my, you know, 17 years of basketball to, you know, film. And, you know, hopefully, you know, I beat the odds. So, yeah.
I'm never going to give up playing basketball. And it's taught me a lot about what it is to be a person, how to be hardworking, how to dedicate yourself to something even when it may not be as rewarding as you think. And it's just taught me so much about life that I think I think that's why I love basketball. Yeah.